It began with a letter. An envelope sealed with stardust and silence. Left by no one, meant for someone who still believed. Heran of the hollow tree. That someone was Heran, fast asleep beneath a blanket of dreams, while the world outside waited quietly. The letter never spoke. It didn't have to. Its glow opened a door between now and never before. Without a word, she followed. Not out of curiosity, but because her heart remembered something her mind had forgotten. She stepped beyond the veil, into a forest alive with breath and memory, where time sleeps and magic wakes. It was beautiful, strange, familiar. And somewhere deep within the golden trees, something had been waiting for her. She wandered through whispers and wonders, each step brushing against petals that remembered names. She laughed like thunder disguised as bells. "Now you look like the queen," Heran grinned, plopping a mushroom cap on the fairy's head. And just like that, friendship bloomed in laughter. From the bushes, a little bunny peeked, not shy, just curious. He hopped closer, then sat beside her, like they'd always known each other. An elf handed her music made of light. She didn't know the notes, but she knew the feeling. She didn't ask what it was or where it came from. She just helped. A bird sang just for her, and she listened like no one ever had. Laughter called her into a circle of fairies. They danced through the grass, like petals caught in wind. No one asked who she was. They just made space for her. When she stepped forward, mushrooms lit her path, tiny lights blooming underfoot. With every step, Heran began to feel it. Maybe she was part of this world after all. She didn't need directions. Her feet just knew where joy was hiding. Every corner of this world shimmered like a memory she'd forgotten to believe in. She had never seen homes this small, or this full of light. Every petal had a purpose. Every giggle had roots. Even the wind was helpful here. She hadn't realized how tired she was, until the tea tasted like sunlight. It wasn't just magical. It was home. In a tree root shop, elves stitched cloaks and bottled moonlight. One winked. "Magic doesn't just happen, you know." She wondered if there was a room for her too. The warmth wasn't just in the light, it was in the smell of berries, bread, and something just for her. The cozy nook welcomed her with stories in every cushion and a teacup still warm from a friend. It didn't matter where she'd come from. This was where she could rest. In a sunlit corner, Heran painted the skies she'd dreamed, each brushstroke a memory taking flight. Petals, starlight, and a secret smile. Heran brewed wonder, like a recipe passed down by the wind. Outside, the flowers bowed as she passed, blooming brighter beneath her curious gaze. In the back, vegetables giggled in the dirt, planted by hands that now called this home. Beneath glowing falls, she washed away her past. Soft water and stardust made her wings shimmer new. She had come searching for something she couldn't name. But here, among laughter, gardens, and glowing waterfalls, she felt it. Not lost, not waiting, but home. And with one quiet breath, Heran chose to stay. One by one, they came. The berry fairy with her arms full of sugared fruit, a cupcake fairy carrying just 2 cupcakes. But as she fluttered closer to the picnic spot, the frosting seemed to multiply like magic. An elf, proudly hauling a moon-shaped cheese wheel, glowing faintly in the light. A gentle fairy, wings fluttering, carrying enchanted tea in a crystal pot. Then came the pice tart, topped and warm with a fairy carrying it like a sacred treasure. A tiny fairy dragged a sandwich sack twice her size, determined as ever. The dessert fairy paused, watching a curious insect sneak a taste with twinkling eyes. Another fairy skipped along the path, clutching a jar of sparkling lemonade, her eyes wide with excitement, as if she couldn't wait to share it. And last, Truffella, glowing with pride, carried a steaming pot filled with something wonderful and secret. One by one, they arrived, fluttering wings and glowing smiles each, bearing a gift made with care. For someone whose heart still believed. She gasped as they gathered round. A single cupcake, a flickering flame, and a melody of wings and wonder, singing, "Happy birthday, Heran."